I know a lot of PlayStation players were just sick trying to get on 2K this weekend. Ain't it weird or ironic that the one weekend the game is free for Xbox Game Pass players, the PlayStation Network goes down for an extended period of time? You know what I noticed also that's gradually gotten worse throughout the year is the crossplay. Whenever I'm playing against or with Xbox players, my latency is through the roof. I'll literally trigger an animation, sit there and wait for it to happen. Some animations won't even register at all. Was it just too early for 2K to introduce crossplay? Were they unprepared to introduce crossplay to the player base? And it's not so much about how it looks on screen, because if you're like a third party watching, it looks clean. Whenever you have PlayStation playing against Xbox or with Xbox, everything looks fine. It's the feel. You feel ridiculously sluggish and your shots are hella delayed. Damn near takes an act of Congress to knock down a shot when you're playing on these levels of latency. But there seems to be something that 2K is avoiding, and I can't understand why. This could fix it all. We finna get into all the details. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm AllCity. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. With the PlayStation Network going down this weekend, I decided to give other games a shot. I've been playing a lot of Black Myth Wukong, and man, that game is dope. If you guys, listen, I know sports gamers, we like to stay in our little sports gaming bubble, but man, if you expand your horizons, no pun intended, I just finished Horizon Forbidden West. If you do decide to expand your horizons, there's some great experiences out there. And Black Myth Wukong is definitely one of those experiences. As difficult as it is, it's definitely fulfilling. I have also been spending a lot of time on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Brand new open world game, and it's one of those lifetime games, those endless games, always something new happening. I just wanted to very quickly let you guys know that I will be making content on these games on my second channel, and the link to my second channel, AllCity 2, is in the description below. I'm hoping some of you guys watching can take a second and stop by that channel, subscribe, help that channel grow. Now let's start the first segment. You know what really sucks about being a 2K player in 2025? Is that 2K has the most bootleg crossplay system out of every other gaming company that has crossplay incorporated into their games. The PlayStation Network goes down and I'm stuck. Can't play 2K. My 2K account is directly tied to my PlayStation. I can't take my 2K account and load up my players on Xbox. If I got 2K25 on PlayStation and Xbox, I would have to dish out additional money for every single build on each system individually. It ain't like I could create my builds on PlayStation, then load up my 2K account on Xbox and have those builds there waiting for me. I already know some of you guys are like, word, I never thought of that. That's shady. It is shady. It is shiesty. 2K is like a billionaire who pinches pennies, always out here hustling, always out here finessing their consumers. As the title states in this published New York Times article, when sports games feel like casinos, players rarely win. I would like to reference this post from the good homie AllCity Slim. Bars. Was that one a bar? Yeah, let me know. Sound off in the comment section. He says, at NBA 2K, at 2K support, please implement cross-platform saves next year. Other games that have crossplay allows you to play with your progression on multiple platforms with one single account. PSN is down and I can't play 2K at all now until it's fixed. Ain't no way you're gonna tell me that 2K thought of introducing crossplay to the 2K player base and didn't think to allow players to have the option to switch platforms. Let's say you got an Xbox in your living room and your PlayStation's in your bedroom. You would have to purchase 2K on both platforms and then pay for each individual build on each individual platform. The whole process seems outdated, and there's no way you can't convince me that 2K didn't know what they were doing. Surely it brings 2K in a lot more money, but when instances like this are introduced to the 2K player base, it kind of shows 2K's slimy ways, and incorporate that with some of the other aggressive monetization tactics that 2K likes to pull, and you know, the player base, they start losing security in the product. I honestly wish I could just load up and play on Xbox. From what I hear, Xbox players have a way better connection. The good homie AllCity Slim was telling me that PlayStation has this way of throttling your connection, constantly going in and out, pause. From what I'm hearing, the good majority of good players, competitive players, they play on Xbox for this very same reason. They don't have to worry about a throttle in their connection. It'll stay the same throughout. It seems to be that Xbox is the primary platform that most players, if they want a good connection should play 2K on. And for NBA 2K26, I intend to get it on Xbox. Hopefully it'll alleviate a lot of these latency concerns that I have damn near every time I log on to play 2K. Now, that's not to say that if you have a perfect connection, that 2K25 wouldn't still be as goofy as ever. And I want to remind you guys real quick that last year, the devs, they dipped off on the community fairly early, and that was to make NBA 2K25. This year, the devs dipped off even earlier, gone, not to be heard of. And I know the community is thinking they did that to make 2K26. Every year, they leave us sooner and sooner. But with each passing year, the game seems to get worse and worse. People that are closely tied to the dev team say that the devs work endless amounts of hours. But what are they working on? Is it the city? Is it the events? Is it the clothing? Is it the monetization? Because the actual on-court gameplay, what the game is based around, simulating basketball, that part of the game is regressing noticeably. And because the devs in their arrogance don't seem to take notice of this stuff, I reached out to you guys and asked you guys to send me all your clips of all the weird and goofy stuff that you see when you log on to play 2K. Because I believe that if a team of 2K devs getting paid top dollar to engineer this basketball simulation, spend this much time and get this many things wrong, then somebody's goofing off. They must be milking the clock with their feet up, chilling, eating popcorn and watching Netflix. The devs said they wanted proof, and you guys have been sending me all the proof. This is my favorite segment in these videos. If any of you guys watching would like to submit your clips to me of the weird and goofy stuff you experienced when you played 2K25, you could @me on X or DM me on X. If the clip is good, I'll incorporate it into one of these videos. I don't want to waste any more of you guys' time. Let's get into it. Let's load up that clip. This first clip was submitted by Big Mac the Great, and I always make the argument that 2K25 eludes the laws of physics, and this will showcase it perfectly. This dude right here is going to be cutting toward the paint. The pass is going to be made toward where he's at right now. Meanwhile, he's going to be like over here and glitch toward the rocket. You guys are going to see it for yourself. Let it play off. He goes toward the paint. Whoop, pass that way. It somehow manages to glitch out. I got it in slow motion. You're going to see for yourself. Look at him. Backwards moonwalk. It catches the... Oh, Lord, 2K is such a mess. Take a look at this next clip from Headshot Key. Big for nothing. Pause. Look at the big man in the paint. He's already there. The dude takes a bad drive, and the big man cannot grab the rock. You got to see this for yourself. Hold on. You know, he goes up, playing just like a random, going up on two people, thinking that he's going to Euro step through two defenders and get a dunk off. But look at the big man, how he can't catch the rock. It's right there for him. It bounces off his hands, then on his shoulder, and then dies. I mean, does 2K25 purposely, intentionally try to embarrass you guys out there? Because that is just like a next level of goofiness that you can't ever see in any other 2K game. Now, we all know you can't pass cross court because normally, I guess it's 2K's way of telling you not to do it. They make the ball hit the side of the backboard, so you can't pass from one end of the court to the other. You could barely drive baseline in 2K25, but I've never heard of a putback dunk getting blocked by the side of the backboard. Pay attention to Prime Mello. He's the dude who's taking the ball out right here. This guy's gonna shoot the rock. He's gonna go for a putback dunk. You guys are gonna see what happens. Takes the shot. Oh no, sir. You got additional defenders on there playing 6-on-5. 2K always seems to get involved. I feel like grabbing, I wish 2K was like an actual person. You could just grab their face and mush it into a wall somewhere. Like, mind your business, B. Now take a look at this clip submitted by Kels2A5. A wide open dunk attempt. He's damn near in the paint by himself. Goes up for a dunk because it's the only option you see available to you. You're that close to the basket. His dunk gets turned into a layup. He indeed does get fouled. And to add insult to injury, 2K tells this player that it was a bad shot selection. Watch this for yourself. We're going to play it in slow motion a little while as well. Changed it into a layup. He misses. So he paused and he had to rewind it. Like, what in the world? Look at the slow motion. So you can see how open he indeed was. He's already in the restricted zone by himself. Starting his jumping animation already. Goes up. Negative. Kochi, look at this right here. It changes his whole animation into a layup. He's damn near about to yam it right there. It changes it into a layup, makes him miss. Clear as day foul. 2K then on the top right, it tells him that he went into, it was a bad shot selection and that it was very tight coverage, even though he was just wide open. Let's see if we can get a screenshot of the spot he was in where he was just wide open, because I wanted to see what you guys would do in this scenario. If you're this guy in the paint, you got defenders surrounding you, but you're only like a second away from dunking the rock. What do you do here? What are your options? And if going up is a bad shot selection, then what are you to do in this scenario right here? You guys share your thoughts, sound off in the comment section below. This clip submitted by Lowkey Luciano 23 is just absurd. That's exactly what the homie told me when he DM'd me. And it's so absurd, I had to let it play off like 3 times in a row for you guys to see it. Talk about close shot on 0. Look at him. Air ball. Like, are we serious, 2K? Tell me they're not trolling y'all and intentionally trying to embarrass y'all out there. And this is the game that the dev team left 2K24 early to create this stuff? Ain't no way you neglect the current iteration of the game. At that time, it was 2K24. You neglect 2K24 and fixing, giving it the things that it needs to be great to create this type of mess here? It makes 0 sense to me. The devs going on hiatus to create this type of madness. Wild out there. It seems to be imperative that we stay on their necks. The 2K dev team needs to see this stuff and see that the 2K community is aware, and we find this to be unacceptable. If the 2K dev team is working endless amount of hours and this type of stuff is their end result, then there's something wrong in the leadership. Somebody's guiding the team wrong. At least those are my thoughts on it. Always curious to hear your thoughts, so share them in the comment section below. Drop a like, drop a sub. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.